Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm going to explain the ballet part. I didn't really count on this part. I don't use the counts because it's really difficult to count on, and Harry is doing a speech in the meantime, so it's difficult to listen to the music at the same time and have the counts. So I'm going to hum the music a bit, but the best thing to do is just watch the video of the dance and listen to the music. That's the easiest way to do it. It's pretty clear. There's always it's that same melody over and over and over again, and you can really hear very well where it starts, and that is usually where the next big movement comes. So we come from here, but no one needs to say goodbye. I've edited the music that way, so it starts with Days of Summer, but from the soundtrack, and then I've put the music from the speech and the reprise from the sequel behind it, so there's a little jump. It's mostly there because I couldn't edit it out, but it's also very useful to hear when you need to start the ballet part, because when you just use the music like the way it was the first time, if you only use music from the sequel, it's very hard to hear where you need to start. So you need to use that little jump. I'm going to put the music online with a download link, so you'll see what I mean, but you need to use that little jump to know where you need to start. So come from here, it's really slowly, and you've got the little jump, you've got the first you start with a step with your right foot, you put your left together, and your arms go also right, left. You stand there for a moment, and then you do a full body collapse. So your arms are up, you look up, you're on your toes, you go back on your flat feet, you go completely forward, and then you roll back up, and it's first your body and your head last, and your arms are beside you. Then you do a déboulé, that's a turn. You put your left foot out, the right comes near, you close your arms, they're low, and you turn. And then that's very slow, so you're back on your flat feet at the end, and then you make another déboulé. Your foot you do the same thing with your feet, your arms go down this time. You close, you turn, and your arms go all the way up. And you hold like this for a moment, and you look upwards. So then you've got the music with, that's where Harry ends his first line. It's this different piano jiggle, I think it is, that's different from the rest. So after that the music starts again, you're here, your arms go back down, your right arm stays low, your left arm goes up. You take a step with your left foot, and the right foot makes a coupé behind, like this. So up, you also look up to your hands, then you, with your right foot, you take a step out, your arms are on the same level as your shoulders and they're open, and you do a chassé, like this. So up, chassé, then another turn, it's now in the other direction, so you do the same thing, your arms close, they're low, your foot in front of the other, and you turn. Then the music starts again with the same melody. You do like this, so you end here, you put both your feet down, You take a step with the right, you go stand on its toe, so on the toe of your right foot. Then your left foot, you make it once again at a tiré like in the dance break. This time your legs are open. So in the dance break it's closed, here it's open. Your foot, your left foot is near your right knee. Your left arm is open and the right arm goes up like this until at the top. So here, chassé, déroulé, up, down. When you go down, your arm goes back down, the other is still here. Then you take another step and you do a pirouette, like the way we did in dance break, but once again your leg is open and your arms come from here and you go both up. So this one goes from down, back up, and your closes. So come from here, down, up, and then you close. It's a single pirouette. You turn clockwise, your arms go up, and when you're back down, when you stand again, your arms go back down. So, down. Then the melody starts over again, like right, left. The same at the beginning, but this time it's different. We make a jump. When you land in your jump, so you go right, left, up, you look up again, you're on your toes. You jump, when you land with your feet, it's the same as a collapse in the first time, but it's faster, so you throw yourself down, and then you go back up. So, you bend your knees when you go down and back up. They're stretched, and when you go back up, you bend them again, and when you're back up completely, you look up again this time, and then your knees are completely stretched. Then you take a step behind with your right foot and your arms go down. This is also very clear on the music to hear when you do what, so really just listen to the music. A step behind and down. Your left foot is pointed forwards, and you take another step. Now your right foot is pointed forward, the other foot is always flat. And then you take, so you end here. Then you take another step behind with your right foot. And you close the other and you turn. So you end here, behind, turn. And your head goes completely round. If you've got a ponytail or your hair is loose, you can do it that way, that your hair turns a lot like this, but that's not necessary. So after the turn, we do a balancé, which starts to the left side. You take your left foot. You start with a pointed foot. Your arms are open. You go stand on your left foot. It's flat, and your right foot is once again in a coupé behind. Close. So 1, 2. Then you go stand on the toe of the foot that was in a coupé, and you lift the other foot. So you switch a foot on which you're standing on. So now you go stand on your right foot, and the left one is pointed forwards, up, back down, back in the coupé. So your arms stay like this. Your head can go a bit backwards when you go stand on your foot. Then you switch, jump. Your arms switch as well, so left is now up and right is bent like this.